Hi, everyone. It's Tony Richards, and welcome to tonight's Life Focus. I want to talk tonight about allowing yourself time to change. Allowing yourself time to change. You know, pandemics, loss of jobs, breakups, things that happen to us throughout our day, they can really stop us right in our tracks, wherever we are, whatever we're doing. And we tend to think that the world is over. It's ended. We can't go on any further. How am I going to be without my job? How am I going to be without this person? How am I going to be without this, whatever it might be? But we have to take a moment and take a step back and say, maybe it's time that I allow myself time to change. Maybe it's time for that change. 6 steps I want to just briefly mention. Number 1, I want you to know that you always have choices. Always. Things can be really difficult, and I get it. I understand it. It can be really tough. It can be rough. It can be the worst we've ever had it. But you have choices. You can either wallow in your pity, or you can say, you know what, let me learn from it. Let me get up, let me brush myself off, and let me go forward. Let me be stronger from this. Let me understand this better, what just happened, so that I don't repeat it. And then I can be a better person for it. Number 2, you deserve the best. You deserve. God made you. He created you. God don't make no junk. So stop treating yourself that way and start saying, you know what? I do deserve the best. I am the best. I am going to go forward. I am going to move from this situation, and I am going to learn from it, and I'm going to grow. Number 3, stop letting little things become big obstacles. Stop letting the little things in your life that hold you back, that keep you down, because you see them as big obstacles. Start looking at it and saying, okay, for what it is, it's a time for me to understand what's happening and a time for me to grow from it. A time for me, tennis, to say, you know what? I can get through this. This obstacle isn't as big as I think it is. I can make it happen. Number 4, stop obsessing. Stop walking around constantly 24/7 worrying about what it is that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Things happen every minute of every day. We have to adjust. We have to adapt. We have to say, you know what? I need to change in this direction. I need to change. You're driving home and they're working on the road and you have to take a detour. So you have to make that change. I'm flying on a plane and the weather gets bad and we're grounded in this airport for the night. I have to make that change. Something's happened to you in your life. And though it may be devastating right now, you're going to have to make a change. We need to do that. We need to stop obsessing with what on the negative and start really focusing on the positive. Number 5, stop asking why me and start saying and asking what next. Instead of saying, why me, Lord? Why did you do this to me? Say, okay, Lord, I know there's something better you have for me. What's next in store? Move me to it. Let me walk towards it. Let me pray towards it. Let me understand it. And where is your passion? Where is it? Sometimes we need to change because we need to change, because our passion has changed. Our attitude has changed. We see things differently. We've grown. We know now that what was one thing before is now just a step in the process and a piece of where we are supposed to go and supposed to be. So let it go. Let him go. Let her go. let the situation go and learn from it and say, okay, how can I make the right choice? Because I deserve better than this. Because I'm not letting this thing ruin my life or control my life. I'm going to stop obsessing over it. I'm going to look for what's next. And I'm going to understand where my passion is. Allow yourself time to change. We all need to do that. We all need to look at our current situation, especially with the pandemic, and we need to say, where do I need to change? How do I need to change? What do I need to change? What's next for me? And get excited about it. I've said it before, look at it as an opportunity and say, what are the options I have? What decisions can I make? And when I do that, I'm going to change. And when I change, I'll go forward. Hey, write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. Check out my website at TonyRichards.net. You have yourself a great evening, a great morning, wherever you are in the world. Allow yourself time to change in any situation you're in. Don't get stuck and don't hold yourself back. Understand it, learn from it, grow from it, push yourself forward. Change where you need to make that change. And you will, my friend, you will go forward.